all for your winner out of the red corner, the Alana, Alana.
Naomi Proulx here at BTC 26 with Alana Cook. So Alana, it's your first fight in over a year. How did it feel to get back in the cage?
Oh my God, I just, sitting on a loss sucks. Excuse me, sitting on a loss for like a year and a half, it gives you a lot of time to think. And anytime, I was in the gym and I didn't want to put that effort in, I was just like, you know what, we need to get back in the win column. We need to get there. And honestly, I couldn't have asked for a better feeling. Like, it was a great performance. I think, like, maybe a little boring, a little wrestle heavy, but I wanted to get it done. And I'm very, very grateful for everything that happened here tonight. Good job, Bobby.
Yes, and you did focus on the grappling, like you said. Was that your game plan going into tonight?
Absolutely. So we knew she was predominantly a striker, and you know what? Striker versus grappler, the grappler always wins. We also knew that she was European, and in my experience, European women are very kickboxing heavy, but they don't do as much wrestling. So right from the get-go, we were thinking, okay, she probably knows what I'm going to do, and I'm going to know what she's going to do. So it was kind of a race to see who was going to get there first, and wanted to finish, but she was very tough, and I decided to play it safe in some spots and, really focus on position over submission as my coaches were screaming at me. So very happy I got it done.
And like you said, you guys were it was known, your guys' fighting style going into this. You guys had an idea of each other, but did anything shock you about her performance or maybe even yourself tonight?
She was very solid. That's the thing, in the gym, I've gotten pretty good at getting people down, and I could tell she worked it because she was not giving up without a fight. I was impressed by my strikes, actually, from being, and my knees to the head. I couldn't see the knees landing because my head was behind her head, so I throw a few, and then I throw one, and I hear the crowd go, ah, and I went, okay, I guess that one landed. So I was impressed by my strikes from the clincher, from those grappling submissions. So that is something that I don't usually do a lot. So I was happy to see that and see my game evolve.
Nice. And that's something you were focusing on in this training camp?
Not really, no. So I was happy, a few little shots, right? But the ref made it very clear that I don't really like holding. I want to be active. So we were getting in those smart positions. And if I didn't think the sub was really quite there, I'm like, you know what? I'm still chipping away. I'm still doing damage. So she came, she was game, and I'm very happy with my performance. It was a great fight.
And BTC 26 is also in Niagara. You train at Niagara Top Team with a couple other teammates on this card with you. What does it mean to not only get to fight here in Niagara, but have those other teammates with you by your side, also competing tonight?
Man, tonight, I knew tonight was going to be special. It's my partner Keenan Keller and I, last year we came out here May 2023. I was helping Jazz with a fight camp when she was getting ready for Miranda Maverick. Keenan came out, and within 2 days of training at Niagara Top Team, we both sat across from each other and we said, okay, so I guess we got to move here. And we moved here 4 months later. We packed up the cars and we left all our friends and family and drove across the country to start new lives here. So this is our new hometown. So this was performing in front of my hometown crowd, my new chosen family, right? So it's everything, right? It was meant to be. He got to win this year. I got to win this year. That's what we wanted. So it's really cool to see all our sacrifices pay off.
This was also the only women's bout on tonight's card. What does it mean to you to get to be a woman in sports, specifically MMA, and inspire other girls and women?
Absolutely. You know what? When I started, I'm 33. When I started, women weren't even in the UFC. I started when I was 19. And it's really amazing to see how the game has changed now. Now you see young girls getting it when they're 6. But one of my favorite things is, especially when I was coaching at another gym, is I love seeing women over 40 getting into MMA. I love seeing moms getting into MMA. I want to show everyone that MMA is for everyone. It doesn't matter how old you are or if you have kids or what you're, martial arts is for everyone. So just being able to be out there and represent for women is pretty special. And, all the women coming up in the crowd and being like, that was so awesome. It means a lot. It was super cool. Yeah.
And lastly, any final thoughts or notes or thanks that you want to give to any sponsors or anyone that helped you along this journey?
You know what? I have so many sponsors that helped me out this time. They were all on my banner. I really appreciate, Niagara Top Team, just best gym in the world. Shout out to my old coaches, Keenan, always there, just doing everything, and BTC. Really appreciate Woody and Sherry giving me this space. My final note I will say, so something I always like to draw attention to is Indigenous women. We represent only 4% of the population in Canada, but we are 10 times more likely to go missing, be murdered, or be abused than any other ethnicity. So I think that's something not a lot of people know about, so I always want to bring attention to it. And ways that we can make a start in helping that is, besides bringing awareness, is start having more self-defense and martial arts programs in Indigenous communities or in our local communities that women and youth can access. So always want to put that out there and raise that awareness.
I love that. Thank you so much, Alana, for your time. I'm Naomi Proulx at BTC 26.